Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judgment. Welcome to this chill stream after Chelsea won the game 4-0 against Southampton. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about a lot of things that were said today about Arsenal, Liverpool winning the title, who's going to be contender next season, what is needed from Arsenal tomorrow against Nottingham Forest, of course. Hit that like button, guys. If you are here, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, big up everybody that joined us, of course, from the Football Terrace. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's just a chill stream. We'll just see what we're talking about. Are Chelsea back? A lot of people are really hesitant to say anything about this game. I don't think we can analyze this game. To be honest, like, this game was a bit, for me, done after the first goal. It was very obvious that Chelsea would have won this game, would win this game in a big scoreline. There are a lot of talking points from the game. Cole Palmer performance, and Nkunku performance, Neto, Jadon Sancho as well. We'll talk about that. But before, it's about 200 people in the house, so hit that like button, people. Let me know, where are you tuning in from in the chat, of course. Let me know, guys, where are you tuning in from in the chat. Let me know if you're from Europe, Africa, Asia, anywhere, of course. So let me know, guys. It's just late vibe, chill. We're just talking, me and you. And we're seeing what is going on, what you guys think about the game. Big up everybody that is here. The race for the top four, though, is absolutely heating up, with Aston Villa dropping to 9th, Bournemouth losing ground today, but Brighton won. Liverpool playing Newcastle tomorrow. So Chelsea could basically end the week on 4th or something. Arsenal playing Nottingham Forest tomorrow. So let me know, guys, where are you tuning from? Copenhagen, of course, Abdelwahid, Jamaica, from Mbaba, Habibi from Mbaba, Egypt, of course, Staffy. Big up everybody that's here. Let me know. But it's holiday tomorrow, so big up people from India. I don't know what kind of holiday, so let me know what kind of holiday it is. But of course, India, of course, Bangalore, India, Alaska. يا أخي, have some shame and decorum. You have some shame and decorum. Isa Hussein from Kenya, of course. Ya Allah. Once say, I know you're from Australia. Did you vote, though? How do we have 28 votes? Can we get 200 likes? This Cole Palmer guy, Rainy, England, of course, LFC Shankly, of course. Smash the likes, people. I'm ill. I'm sick a little bit, and you can tell that I'm a little bit ill. But we gotta do these streams, of course. We gotta talk to you guys. Hit that like button. From New York, big up. Staff is from New Jersey as well. Japanese prison. Yeah, what is it? Ireland, of course. Big up everybody. Oh, Mark. This is absolutely big up, Mark, for supporting the channel right away and sending a super chat. I like the super chats like this because they absolutely give us a talking point right away. Clear Lake took over Chelsea in 2012. We finished 12th. Next year, finished 6th. Now we're 4th. Have we not improved? Is the amount of money spent a factor? If so, how much? Reduced wage bill by 30% and average age dropped to 22, 23. W's for my guy first, Mark, for supporting the channel. W's for my guy, Mark, for supporting the channel. It's an absolutely great talking point, Mark, and I would love to actually debate this with you. Basically, the problem with this thing is that you finished 12th that first season that you shouldn't have finished 12th. You finished 12th because they hired Graham Potter, but they overhauled the whole squad, right? They overhauled the whole squad. The amount of money spent in comparison with other teams is the metric for me. How many players you sign? In my opinion, if Chelsea signed all these players and Clear Lake from the first moment, let me give you a hypothetical, Mark. If Chelsea hired a coach from the first moment, Clear Lake, if Clear Lake took over the club, hired one coach that is competent, stuck with him, right, and spend that much money, do you think today you would be in a scrap for top 4? Do you think, Mark, and that is, it's a yes or no question in the chat. I am presenting you a plausible situation, Mark. Right? Clear Lake took over the club, no debt, hired a competent coach, replaced the whole squad, spend that much money on the squad. Do you believe Chelsea will be sitting here today challenging for top four with the likes of Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, Bournemouth? Do you think this should be the case today? You see, the problem is they took Chelsea back. So you feel that today is an improvement. That is how I'm looking at it. They took Chelsea backward first. Then you feel like you being in a top four race today is an improvement. While I believe that when they took over the club, they should have been already, after the money spent, you should have had a consistent coach over 3 years, because this is their 3rd year now at the club. They stuck with Thomas Tuchel, got Graham Potter, he was sacked, Frank Lampard, then after this got, what's his name, Pochettino the year after, then after this now you have Maresca. So that is the problem. You are looking at it that, you know what, someone was already good, new owners came in, they took them backwards, and now you're going forward, and you think that is improvement. Yes, it is improvement from where they took you, which is 12th. But you shouldn't have been 12th that season. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Chelsea the season before they took over? If I'm not mistaken, didn't Chelsea the season before they took over, which is 21-22, you finished 3rd in that season? So why you accepted that you went back to 12th? Why did you accept that you go back to 12th? Why? Why is that the case? The difference is you should not have accepted that they hired all these managers. Have I presented you with a good argument? The new way of running the football club, buy, replace, overpay, try to flip for profit, isn't that why Chelsea went backwards? Isn't the assignment of Graham Potter is what took you to 12th? And then the assignment of Poch took you a little bit forward, and maybe the assignment. Would you consider this season a step forward from the Poch season last season? If you look at the team today, and you look at how you've played football over the past 12 games, Mark, is that Chelsea going forward? Do you believe that the team this season is better than the team last season? Looking at how adding Neto, Sancho, Tosin, Vega, do you believe the team is moving forward today? I believe that the team should be in a better place today than now. I believe that the team should be better at the current moment. And that is my take. The problem is I don't agree with the way they ran the football club. I disagree with how they left a lot of holes at the club, Mark. And I hope that the teams and the people in the chat agree with me on this. If you disagree, let me know. But the team should be in a better place today than where they are now. Isn't that true, though? But big up everybody. Let's get to 100 likes. There's over 200 people in the house. Wales here, of course. People from Wales. There you go. Ziad is saying these fans are going to start singing, "We got our Chelsea back." I don't think you got our Chelsea back. I don't think you got your Chelsea back. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Absolutely appreciate you so much. Hit that like button, people. I trust Arteta. We're going to talk about Arsenal. We're going to talk about the way that people said. Andre here is saying we finished it because the club was stable at the time when Roman was there. When the club was under sanctions, of course, we can end up 12th. Put context into your argument. But I thought that summer, didn't you sign players with Graham Potter? Didn't you get a lot of players in the summer that Graham Potter was hired, Andre? Didn't you get a lot of players, though? Didn't you get a lot of players in that summer? I can't remember who the players you got in that summer. I'm not sure. I believe we can. Is it plausible to think that we will get a treble? I don't think so. I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I'm actually not sure. Guys, I need to get to 100 likes ASAP. Hit that like button. The problem now, and I got a question for you guys. I got a question for everyone in the chat. If Chelsea win the Conference League and get top 4 or get top 5, do you believe that that is Chelsea next season? What should be the target next season? If Chelsea win the Conference League and they get top 4, what should be the target next season? Is it challenging for the league? Or is it still stay in the Champions League? Or is it just, again, maybe get to quarterfinal in the Champions League? I want to hear what people think, actually. Because next season, if you get top 4, if you get top 4 this season, should the target be we should get top 5 next season? But we got to speak about a couple of things in the game, to be honest with you. Cole Palmer. The reason why I'm highlighting Cole Palmer is the same way we highlight Bukayo Saka, is the same way we highlight Odegaard, is the same way we highlight Salah, is the same way we highlight Foden. The problem with it is that Cole Palmer did a fantastic season last season at Chelsea. Started the season well, and now for the last 7 games, he have not scored a goal. That is a massive red flag for me, in my opinion. Cole Palmer should pick up the form soon. Is it on Enzo Maresca? I can't say that it's on Enzo Maresca today, though. Because today, Cole Palmer got in the right places. Cole Palmer had 3 clear-cut chances, should at least finished 1. So, in the current moment, I believe that Cole Palmer criticism is so warranted. It's very, very warranted. Because I'm expecting you to do better. You got 3 clear-cut chances today. Should have finished at least 1 of them. But he's overthinking it. Is the pressure getting to Cole Palmer? Probably. Are the spotlights, people talking about him, one of the best players in the league, is it getting to him? Is Chelsea not playing well over the past 10, 12 games getting to him? Probably, yes. Probably that is the case, though. Probably that is the case. And if I'm looking at this Chelsea team, Chelsea are not going to do well unless Cole Palmer pick up the form. The problem, we played Southampton now. I'm playing Leicester next game. Then we play a harder schedule. We're not finishing top 4, my brother. Look at our recent games. The protest is happening proactively. If Chelsea don't finish in the top 4, I believe it's top 5. I believe it's a disaster for the football club. I believe it's an absolute disaster for the football club, in my opinion. Because the way the top 4 race is going, the way the top 5 race is going right now, Chelsea should get the top 5 for a couple of reasons. The teams around them are not doing well. Chelsea actually at the current moment, you look at Chelsea at the current moment, how many points between them and 6? 3 points. Newcastle might lose tomorrow, so Chelsea already have a buffer. Nottingham Forest by themselves play Arsenal tomorrow. So if Nottingham Forest lose, Chelsea are basically 1 point behind 3rd. And if Arsenal lose tomorrow, Chelsea are basically 7 points behind 2nd. Can Chelsea win games? Can Chelsea get back into the form and start winning games? I am looking at the Chelsea fixtures in the current moment. And you have Arsenal, apart from the Leicester game, after this, you have Arsenal. So you have Spurs, you have Brentford away, then Ipswich, which you should beat. You have Fulham away, Everton at home, Liverpool at home, Newcastle away, Man United, Nottingham Forest, and then that's about it. Yes, you have a very tough run, but Chelsea, realistically, if this guy doesn't get top 5, I still believe that Chelsea can get top 5. I believe that Chelsea can get top 5. It's people say the running is hard, but you should be able to get it. Big up Ollie for the super chat. Appreciate you so much. Big up Mo. Great work with this channel. Keep going. We're trying our best with the support of you guys, with the likes, the shares, of course, sharing the streams. You guys make this channel happen. If you guys like the video, we'll get more viewers in. So hit that like button. I'm on the way to 30k soon, inshallah. So Dennis here is saying, Rodman is saying Newcastle have won 13 of the last 16 games in all comps. Them and Forest have by far the easiest run in to finish the season after tomorrow. I am not sure how this depends on how the Chelsea, how the Arsenal game against. If Liverpool, I believe if Liverpool win tomorrow and Arsenal do win, I believe the league title is over. It's not what Arteta said, over my dead body and all this shit. So I genuinely believe at that time, Chelsea can go to the Emirates and get something, get a point or something. But a point might not help you if you're saying that Newcastle or Forest have an easy run in. Also, we got to take a look at Manchester City's schedule as well. How is Manchester City's schedule as well at the end of the season? How is Manchester City's schedule at the end of the season? I'm looking at Manchester City's schedule. They have Forest away, they have Spurs away, they have Brighton at home, Leicester at home, Man United away, they can win, Crystal Palace at home, Everton away, they can win, Aston Villa at home, Wolves at home, Southampton away, Bournemouth at home, and Fulham away. The thing about that is that I believe that Chelsea can win these games. W's for Mark. Number one, I want to hear everyone put W's for Mark for supporting the channel with 2 big donations for the channel. W's for Mark for supporting the channel. Big up Mark for your 10th super chat for the channel. Appreciate you so much, my friend. Chelsea get Champions League. I'm expecting the model to change to bring in more experience and better players and target the best youth. Hoping we're building a squad to get a Champions League and a club move forward, including squad building. The problem with the super chat is that I don't see any evidence of the Chelsea ownership doing that. Apart from the signing of Neto, Chelsea have not went out and signed an experienced player. Apart Tosin as well, who is someone who is a free agent. Do you see this ownership changing the model and signing, for example, getting a 27, 26 years old for like 60, 70 million? I don't see it, basically, Mark. And until I see it, I won't believe it. I believe that this ownership, if they get Champions League with this squad, they will think, this is my expectations though, Mark. I believe they will think it's good enough. And I believe they will go in and do the same. They will assume that they will do the same. They assume that if we go and do the same model, we will get Champions League next season as well. Because I believe some of these people, the boards, they are a little bit naive. You have to move forward to be able to maintain. The hardest thing is to maintain where you are, not go backwards. If the ownership do what you say, Mark, and they get if you get Champions League this season, and next season you go and sign experienced players, you can get the likes. I'm just throwing out examples. If you go and sign the likes of Gyökeres or Osimhen, you get Mark Guehi for 60, 70 million. He's an experienced player in the Champions League. I believe that you will be able to, I believe that ownership, the change will absolutely be happening at the football club and the way they run the football club, in my opinion. Sean, I'm going to do this. What does Salah have to do to get the Ballon d'Or? Reach a Champions League final, win the Premier League, break the record of Thierry Henry. Mohamed Salah is 6 GA away from the record. Away from the record of the most GA in the season, which is 47 that is recorded. If Mohamed Salah get that, the PR of Liverpool and the English media prop him up for him to get the votes like some of the Spanish media do, I believe that he will win Ballon d'Or. 6 GA will put Salah in the history of the books, in the books of the Premier League. He will be the highest ever player in one season to get GA, which is 47, if I'm not mistaken. He's on 41 now, so 6 or 7 more, and he will break the record. It looks easy based on the form that Mohamed Salah is. How is he going right now? Mo, are you dreading the 2 crappy Milan derby? Absolutely. I'm absolutely dreading these 2 Milan derbies because I believe the Coppa Italia is the lowest of our priority, and it shows how Inter today played a second fiddle team, in my opinion. ACFC saying they want to try and build something that can win for the next decade, but our fans won't be patient, also trying to plan for the future and not now. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing people that are in for the money. ACFC. I see people that are in for the money though. Big up JJ. Always here supporting. Guys, 25 likes away from 100. 100 is the least show I got on this channel. We only have 200 people, which is one of the lowest tally of people here, but I'm happy that you guys are here. At least get me to 100, 150 likes. Hit that like button. Salam Yamo, he will only win if he wins the Champions League. Otherwise, forget it. Unfortunately, no. If he reaches a Champions League final and he wins the Premier League and gets that many goals, I believe he will win Ballon d'Or. Big up, Rich, of course. Big up, Rich, of course, from Red United TV. Big up, Rich, of course. Big day tomorrow for a lot of teams. But Man United play Ipswich. They should win the game. It can't just be Champions League or the whole thing is rigged. I agree with you, Sean. It can't be only Champions League. He only needs 11 goals in 11 games to beat Haaland record too. I'm not sure if he's targeting that record. I believe that Salah is targeting the GA. Yes. Rodri won without UEFA Champions League, but Rodri won the Euros though with Spain. And there was a lot of propaganda and there was a lot of props from Spain towards him to win the Champions League. You get my point? So to win the Ballon d'Or. So he won the Euros. And Salah, there's no AFCON this season for him to win. So what can Salah do? But the question is, if Salah wins the Premier League this season and he wins and he breaks the record of the most GA in the history of the Premier League, does he surpass Thierry Henry in terms of the best player ever in the Premier League? I think that is a conversation that everyone should have. He would won 2 league titles. He would won a Champions League with his English club. He would have broken the record in his first season, and he would also broken the record of the GA recorded in single season for any player. He's the highest African scoring player in the history of the Premier League. I think now he's 7th in the goal scorers in the history of the Premier League. So that is something that a lot of people need to get behind Salah. I'm Egyptian. I'm behind him. I know a lot of rivals won't do that. Arsenal fans, no one is asking them to do. Chelsea fans, he's still prop Hazard ahead of him. So that is different. That is different. Yeah, guys, subscribe and smash the likes. Absolutely not. That is not. Bastoni is a back 3 centre back that likes to bump forward. He hasn't played in a back 4. He hasn't played in a back 4. He's old as well. Bastoni is 26. He's not that young. He's not that young to learn back 4. I believe he's more suited to a back 3 as a left centre back, bumming forward, defending from that left side. I don't think he is someone that you should rely on to be someone to be behind. Yeah, Bastoni can be a left back in a back 3. Yes, he's a left. He's not inverted, actually. He goes to the line. He doesn't invert. Bastoni goes to the line. Actually, that is. My man here is saying, I'm old enough to have seen Henry. Salah is an assassin, but Henry was an artist. Henry every time for me. But opinions differ. You get my point? Opinions differ. W is for Mark again. Mark, you're making the show. Mark, big up Mark for supporting the channel, guys. Wallahi, guys, we deserve 150 likes for Mark. I understand what you're saying, but never been in a Champions League in this ownership and just hoping. New ownership, and if Champions League gained, we're still using the model, would tell us what the club is about under the ownership. I am not understanding this, Mark. So what you're saying is that if this ownership with this model get Champions League, you would consider this model the way to go forward? So what you're saying, Mark, is that if they get Champions League this season, do you believe that this is the right model for Chelsea? If I'm understanding you correct, that is what you're saying. And I disagree with you. I believe that with the money spent, you could have built a team that would be challenging today, by the way. I'm repeating again, Mark. If you had one manager and you spend the money the right way, you could have been challenging this season with that much money spent. Imagine if you have hired a manager that is more competent than Graham Potter or Pochettino or Enzo Maresca and that much money spent. You would have been challenging this season. The target would not have been Champions League, and the target would not have been, yeah, I hope to get the Champions League. But I hear what you're saying, that it's just hope, what you're saying now. The facts are, at the current moment, you are thinking that you are hoping to get Champions League, while you shouldn't be hoping to get Champions League. You get my point? You should be someone who's already established in the Champions League today, and now you're going to go to the next level. Hoping for a Champions League today, even if you get it, should not have been what Chelsea are about this season. You should be now, today, in 2025, 3 years into this ownership with that much money spent, you should be already having 2 feet saying that it doesn't matter who challenges for the Champions League spots, we are cementing ourselves there. That is what should be. I will have the same for my club. If my club spent that much money without debt the first day, I would say that we should be not in a conversation. The fact, guys, that Chelsea are in a conversation. The facts are, if the fact is, the fact is we are still in a conversation for Chelsea to get Champions League is absolutely not the right way. Or someone asking me, Mo, who do you think wins the league next season? Depending on the market, but if you're asking me today, as it stands, it's Liverpool Football Club. They retain the title next season. But big up Mark for supporting the channel. I appreciate you so much, my friend. So you get my point. Like, you shouldn't be in a conversation now. That is the thing about Chelsea. And the thing about it is that it's the same way for Arsenal. Arsenal, this is the awkward conversation, though. It's so awkward to have this conversation with Arsenal fans. With your manager being 5 years, with the money he spent, with the backing he got, and with City falling off, Arsenal shouldn't be this season chasing Liverpool. It should be the other way around. I get there is context. I get there is injuries. I get there is red cards. But Arsenal should have been playing more progressive football. Arsenal should not be in this conversation. Arsenal should not be today thinking that next season, and hear me out, because the statement is very strange what I'm about to say. If you understand it, you will absolutely get the point that people talk about Arsenal. Arsenal should not be going now, today, saying that next season, we don't know if we're going to be winning the league or not. Arsenal should be today thinking, even if we don't win it this season, next season, we should be winning the title. We must be favorites. There shouldn't be Liverpool ahead of us. There shouldn't be Man City ahead of us. Arsenal should be in a better position than what they are today. Because Man City fell off. Because Man City outside Marmoush, Kozanov, Nico Gonzalez. And that is the problem with Arsenal. If you sit down now with any Arsenal fan, they will tell you, we have no idea if we will be winning this league or not. Tommy here keeps asking, Mo, how many leagues do you follow? I follow Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, Liga A, Eredivisie, Liga Portugal, Scottish Prem, Brazilian Serie A, and Argentina. I mostly follow Inter in Serie A, and of course Napoli and Juventus and the big clubs. But I watch all the Premier League. All the Premier League. It's easy, Mo. It's all dependent on the owners and their goals. Cronkies are businessmen. And yes, as long as the books are positive and we're just competing, that meets the goal of their investment. But that is a big problem, though. That is a massive, massive problem. That is a massive, massive problem. Chris is saying, I'm an Arsenal fan and we have no entitlement to win anything, nor does anyone. I hear your point, but at the same time, Chris, when? By the way, Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp, they reached the point at his last season and he said, bro, yes, you have won us one league title. But I was looking at it and I had discussion with Liverpool fans and I said, he has won one league title in 8 years or 9 years. Is that enough? Should he have won more? Should he win next season? Yes. There is no big club that should act like this, guys. That is the reality. That is the reality. Arsenal should be winning the league. AC, Mo, don't you think Odegaard should be deeper as our left 8? Gundo or Bernardo? I agree with you, and I said that many times. Already Arteta shifted into that, and people should And at that point, though, if Arsenal have another creative midfielder, Odegaard, the weight of assisting and scoring will be taken off his shoulder. Al Ahly have one of the biggest fan bases in the Middle East. You don't understand. Al Ahly, فوق الجميع. Al Ahly is above. We have a say in Al Ahly. I'm actually a member of Al Ahly Football Club. Played a year there as a youngster, and I have to say we had a say in Al Ahly. I've been a member of the football club, the social club Al Ahly, and I say Al Ahly is above everyone. That is something else. It should be, we need a number 10 like Nwaneri. No, 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 no. If Arsenal are going to go and get a number 10, which is I don't think you will get, I think Arsenal should have a more experience. Like you should get a Wirtz, a Musiala, someone from that ilk though. But will Arsenal go and fork the money to do that? I doubt it. Why should Arsenal be winning the league? Do you know who Liverpool or you don't know? So Graham, you're a Liverpool fan. So you're saying that Arsenal that finished 2 seasons back-to-back ahead of Liverpool should not be going this season targeting to win the league. And if they don't win the league, it's a failure. Do you agree? Ya Habibi, back in the days, he played for Hilal in Sudan. Al-Hilal Sudani. Big up JJ Habibi. You played for Al-Hilal Sudani. The problem is now people saying the Cronkies are shit, the Cronkies are that. But there is another way of thinking about it. Kai Havertz was signed. Declan Rice was signed. Zinchenko was signed. Jesus was signed. Timba was signed. By the way, when he wanted to upgrade on Ramsdale, they got him David Raya. They got him Ben White. Right? So the Cronkies are the people that signed a lot of these players. So why are we sitting here and saying that the Cronkies didn't back Arteta? It's that team was built and it looks very good. You know what I mean? But that team should now. Can I remove my headphones though? I wanted to play a video for you guys. You know, like when we do the videos though. Sean is saying, Mo, do you expect a big summer from Liverpool? Edwards and Hugh full year analysis squad. Limited spend so far. Nunes likely go to Saudi. I am expecting a very, very, very good summer from Liverpool. Yes, you have FSG, but I'm expecting a big summer from Liverpool. A big summer. 8 likes away from 100. Big up people. We got Mark supporting the channel by sending super chats, of course. We got Ollie supporting the channel. So you guys, at least the least you can do, guys, is absolutely like the video. Hit that like button. Would you guys want to see what Dan Potts and Lee Judges said earlier today? Rattled my... Why are people so rattled? My main issue is with Arteta is his misprofile, his best players and play them in wrong areas. Saka, Rice, Odegaard. Yes, 100%. Subscribe, guys. Hit that like, smash the like button, please, people. It's cold at the current moment in Egypt, Jojo. It is very cold in Egypt at the current moment. We're having a cold front here. That's why I'm a little bit ill. If you can see, absolutely, I'm a little bit ill though. A little bit ill. It's cold at the current moment here. I wanted to play a video and then we can comment on it or something. You know what I mean? You can comment on it. Who's here? Lee Judges TV. Lee Judges TV here. Oh, Lee Judges TV. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Let me see what they said. Mo is peace. Is for the greatest football. I haven't played PlayStation for a while. I've been banned by my wife from playing PlayStation because of I can try. Could watch a game. You're welcome at mine, bro. Habibi, thank you, JG. Wallahi, if I can, I will stop by London. If I can, I will stop by London, of course. JJ, definitely. JJ, please text me on Instagram or Twitter, my man. Text me on Instagram or Twitter. Let's see if we can actually play some of the thing. Let's see. Let's see. We are going to share screen, smash the likes. I want to hear what they said in this video, to be honest with you guys. I want to see what they said in this video.
Let's just have it right. We would not even have a chance of winning the Champions League, yeah, with our European heritage, with our European Cup runs under this manager, with our fully fit squad. So without Saka and Martinelli and Havertz as a front three coming back until April, is it? We might even struggle to get through PSV. And people laughed when I said that, by the way, judges, at the weekend. I said, I don't even fancy just get past PSV. Oh, joking. Oh, my God. I'm getting ready for Mbappe and Vinny Jr. They're coming to the Emirates, mate, against Real Madrid. Well, let's hope we beat PSV then, because otherwise PSV will be getting ready to warm up for Vinny Jr. and Mbappe at their ground, not ours. So that was the part of the press conference that I could not quite settle on, if I'm honest with you, because it's arrogant, it's stubborn, it's Mikel Arteta-ish, if I'm honest. And that's why people don't like what he's doing. And I'm with you. And I love somebody, if it's not yourself, because I don't think you can answer this, I would love somebody in the chat who loves this manager to tell me why he deserves protecting over a manager that was successful over a 22-year period. Because in the last 5 years of Arsenal...
So guys, I am trying to play this video. It's just because I put it on fast. I'm here. We're here. Hit that like button. Here we go. Here we go.
Wenger, I have seen a manager treated horrendously badly, right? Horrendously badly. Now, in some cases, I was probably a part of that at the time because I wanted him gone as well. But I was never abusive towards him, right? I just thought his time was done, Arsene Wenger. With this guy, you even questioning him, go support Tottenham. Don't come near me. Don't you dare talk about my manager like that. Now, I would love someone to explain what he's done over the guy who actually won trophies, Invincibles, doubles, FA Cup.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I agree with Dan in a little bit, but also at the same time, there's a lot of people that are saying that Mikel Arteta got Arsenal where they are today from the dire spots that they were in. Arsenal have not been in the Champions League for a while. Right? If I'm not mistaken, before Mikel Arteta, Arsenal spent years outside of the Champions League. Can we stop with the personal? Dan Potts is a friend. So can we stop the personal thing? So what people don't understand is that some of the Arsenal fans believe that Mikel Arteta have absolutely got them where they are now.
Cups. Premier League titles over a guy who's done none of that, only been here for 5 years, but seems to have so much more protection than a manager that was here for 22 years, that is a legend, whether you still love him or hate him, that will be recognised as a legend, that does have a statue at the ground, that with 750 million will be playing actually attack-minded football, which we all want to apparently be seeing, is what I keep being told, and that would have won trophies by now, even if it was just domestic ones, like he was in the last few years of here at Arsenal. Why do people have this massive amount of protection for a manager who has done nothing?
I want to hear what. Yes, I saw it, JJ. I'm gonna respond after the stream, inshallah. I want to see what judges respond
to win us any trophies. Please, someone. Am I being harsh? Is that me being harsh there? Am I the deluded one who's thinking, I can't believe you don't want the Arteta for 5 years that's not won anything, and you want to get rid of that scummy bloke who was here for 22 years who won all them trophies? We don't want trophies at Arsenal. We want entertaining football and win the dog. Is that what these people are after? I'm sorry, I cannot get this, mate.
I don't get that. Like, listen. I'm not saying that Arteta should be sacked and all of that, but I do think that he's got to be up for debate. And the amount of backing he gets, and I can't believe it, Dan. I really can't. Like, you know, I mean,
guys, can we go ahead and just discuss what is going on in the video, and instead of actually looking at discussing things with each other, let's just stick to the video, guys.
I'm one of these ones that just wants Arsenal. I'm not really. I'm not a lover of Arteta. I'm not a hater of Arteta.
No, anyone that is anti-Arsenal can stay on this channel. Anyone that can say anything. Anyone can have their own opinion. Can we just move on from this, Chris? There's no reason to go personal with anyone. Dan is a great bloke, great guy, absolutely fantastic guy. So just move on.
I just want him to be successful. That's all that I want. One thing I will say about what was said there, yes, I give him credit with all the injuries that we've had and all the setbacks that we've had. To keep us in second place is an achievement, because when you look at other teams like Tottenham, Man United, Chelsea were up the top at one stage. No one's calling them bottle jobs. They're just falling apart, absolutely falling apart. So for that, I have to give him credit. I have to give him that. When he talks about the red cards, as you quite rightly...
Hold on. Is he just said that we have to give him credit for being second? Yes, but it's not an achievement, though. That is not an achievement. You got there, right? You got there, but you need to win now. It has been 3 years. You're second. It has been 3 years. Mo, I'm a Caribbean and you have no opinion there. Jamaica, to be exact. Big up, Rosemary.
He said Bournemouth was a horrendous performance. That red card covered up the sins there, like, yeah. The one against West Ham didn't make no difference whatsoever.
Why is he talking about...
We was 1-0 down and gone. Right, you know, so
why is he talking about the red card, though?
Was that. I do look at that and say that 4 points have cost us from sending offs, right? Because if you have a look at the sending off against Wolves, we won that game from 0-0. So we gained 2 points from that, if you want to look at that, right?
Yeah.
Brighton and City, I do think that we would have gone on and won those games. So that's 4 points on top of what we've got now. Put those 4 points on. Let's put those 4 points on now, like, you know, where we'd be. We would be on 57 points, still 6 points behind Liverpool, right? I don't hear him turning around and saying, do you know what? As well as I've done, I hold my hands up for the 5 or 6 times I played Thomas Partey at right back and we ain't won a game. He hasn't said that, has he? Like, you know what I mean? I haven't. You know, I've made a mistake.
I hear what people are saying, that Liverpool have the Arsenal, the red cards, blah blah blah. But I don't see it like this. Rice was sent off against Brighton, probably. Like, but also at the same time, things go against other people. Liverpool have had decisions go against them last season. So I disagree with what Lee Judges is saying. It's not the right thing to do. Like, why is he talking about that? Big up T1 here all the way from Australia. I'm a Chelsea fan, but how long did it take Alex Ferguson? Even he wasn't as consistent in his league finishes as Arteta. I would kill to be where Arsenal are and still trust. You really, T1 is saying that if your club got to second 1, 2, 3 times, you would say that it's all right. Like if Inter, for example, I know where you are now, Chelsea. I know that's where you are. You would like to be where Arsenal are. But in the same time, if my club have already got to the top, which is I am second, I'm second, I need to be winning at some point, especially if Man City fell off. We're like, what if Man City come back next season? Big up JJ, guys. 1 like away from 100. I think we are at 100 at the current moment. I think we're at 100 likes. We are at 100 likes. So I disagree with you completely. So how are you saying this? That if you come second every year, you should be absolutely now trying to get to the top, not where you are now. I think it's crazy, T1. Like, imagine if Chelsea hire a manager, 5 years, you reach second. What does that do to you then? Yes, you got to the point. I disagree with you. Like, I completely disagree with you, my man. T1. Yes, you would kill to be where Arsenal are, but if you are in Arsenal place, you would demand to win. You would say, I need to win today. Khalas, I've been second too many times now. I need to win. So I completely disagree with you. On this manner. Absolutely. How are you saying that, my man? But big up for the super chat, though. Appreciate you so much. But big up. That's just completely wrong mentality, in my opinion. I wouldn't have this mentality. I wouldn't, in my opinion. I wouldn't have this mentality. I would want to win.
Like there, but I'm not doing that. The football that we're playing is not entertaining. It was so poor on Saturday.
That is the whole point, though. That Arteta, in his first season challenging, used to play very good football, but now it went back to be not great football, though. Don't you? Am I wrong? Yes or no in the chat? Arteta went backward in terms of going, like, in terms of the football, though. Arteta went backwards in terms of the football. Am I wrong? The football was good. Now the football is just it's not as good as before. He's more pragmatic sometimes. He's not as free-flowing football. So I think he should be playing better football than this now, especially with that amount of time with the team. Come on now, can you play? Bozo. Yes, come on. Come on now. Play you, Bozo. Play. Come on. What is this?
Honest, they weren't even up for the game. It was poor. Watching us play is poor. Now, there's lots of things that you can go on and say about and everything like that. Like, if you said to these people, you got them into a room, right, and you said to them, right, do you think Chelsea manager should be sacked? They'll all go, yeah, he's been crap. Right, he's got to go. They then turn around and go, what about Man United? Oh, yeah, he's got to go. I bet you every single one of these people will be going, Ange's got to be sacked. What about Mikel? Oh, no. He's done this and he's done that. Like, no. Like, and I may be guilty of this. I may be a little bit guilty of this because how can I say it? You're watching it from the outside in, like, you know, so you haven't got the emotional feelings and attachments to it, like, you know. Do I think, and you know,
it's not working for some whatever reason. I don't know. YouTube is not acting up with StreamYard, to be honest with you. For some whatever reason, YouTube is not acting well with StreamYard. I don't know why. Well, listen, I get the point. I wanted just to know what they're going to say, to be honest with you. I wanted to know what they're going to say. And it's just kind of like strange. How do you think about Arsenal at the current moment and what is going on? And why are Arsenal not winning? Do I think that Arsenal will win the league next season? I don't think so, though. I think they're going to go and get Sesko, and next season is not going to be Arsenal winning the league. It's just for me, when I'm looking at Arsenal now, Saliba has not been playing well. Odegaard regressed, as AC is saying. Declan Rice has regressed this season. People have regressed. Havertz have regressed this season. That is by itself is a failure for Arteta and Arsenal Football Club. Am I wrong to say that? Am I wrong to say that? Yes, Nwaneri is playing well. Yes, Lewis Kelly is playing well. Timber, Gabriel, but that's not enough, though. You need to go and try to win the title, though. Anyway, listen, I'm going to stay for 5 more minutes if anyone has any questions. If anyone wants to ask any questions, I'm here for it. I'm here for you guys. If you want to ask any questions, let me know. It's crazy, actually. If you want to have any questions, let me know. If you want to ask any questions about any club, let me know. I'm here for it before I end the stream and just redirect to Staffy. Let me know in the chat, guys. I'm going to try to read the questions if you guys have them. Ramadan incoming, yes, big up, inshallah. Ramadan, make Ramadan, inshallah, good for everyone. You didn't address my point that there are great managers who didn't have great starts as Arteta. Each season has its own unique setbacks and it's a learning curve. Okay, I hear your point, but at the same time, Arteta is already challenging for the league title. Correct? Arteta is already challenging for the league title. So he should be winning. The next step of challenging is winning, Tito. And Alex Ferguson, when he came second, and the year after, he won right away. Pep Guardiola, when he joined the league, he won. Jurgen Klopp built a team, but then at the end, he won a Champions League in his third year at Liverpool. Champions League, you know? And he did a whole rebuild, though. He did a whole rebuild. And you don't tell me that he got Salah and money. He rebuilt these players. He got these players, and he made them great. You get my point? So, yes, Arteta has been good, but I believe that in my opinion, I genuinely believe that he should be winning at the current moment. He should be winning at the current moment. There are some other questions. Most underrated player in the league. From my in my opinion, the most underrated player in the league. At the current moment, I believe it's there is this guy. Who's the most underrated player? I'm thinking about names now. Who's the most underrated player in the league? I think Wissa is the most underrated player in the league. I like Wissa a lot. And he's so underrated in the league, in my opinion. He's so underrated. Mo, what is Inter winning this season? Why am I lagging now? Why is my thing lagging? Is the laptop lagging for some whatever reason? Am I lagging, guys, in front of you? Am I lagging? I think we're going to win the league. Inshallah, hopefully we'll win the league. What hope is there for us? Oh, no, there's no hope for you. If you think there's hope for you to win the league SE, you're so delusional, to be honest. You're so delusional, in my opinion. Am I lagging now? A bit. I don't know why I'm lagging. I don't know why. Gakpo is okay. Gakpo, I actually believe that Gakpo is... I think Gakpo should be playing better than what he is now. I believe with the hype that Gakpo joined, with Man United were in for him, I genuinely believe that next season you still can win the league depending on the summer. Depending on what you do in the summer. But listen, I can't talk, to be honest. Next season, you can win the league. I can't talk anymore. It's crazy that I have actually lower quality. I don't know what is going on with the laptop. That's something that I maybe need to fix. I think Liverpool win the league. You're too negative, Andrew. Have some shame. Generally, you're too negative, bro. Why do you think City will win the league next season? Eucharist, Rafael Leao. Eucharist, Rafael Leao. My favorite player in the league right now is Mohamed Salah, without a shadow of a doubt. My favorite player in the Premier League is Mohamed Salah, without a shadow of a doubt. That is my favorite. But anyway, listen, can we go to Staffy now? Staffy TV, guys. Can we go to Staffy TV? Let's go. Let's go support Staffy. Hit the like button at Staffy. And we'll see what happens. That's just... because they have owners that want to win. We'll see. If your summer is underwhelming, you can talk, Andrew. If your summer is good, there will be different talk. So we'll see. Well, I'm out of here, people. I'm going to go to bed. It's 2 in the morning here in Egypt. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for 100 likes. And I appreciate you guys.